All right, NBA Nation, let's get into it here. Um, I'm going to do a playoff prediction. Obviously, we all know there's two conferences for the NBA. There's the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. There's 15 teams in the Eastern Conference, 15 teams in the Western Conference, for a total of 30 teams. We know 8 teams come out of the Eastern Conference and 8 teams come out of the Western Conference, respectively, for the playoffs to make up a total of 16 teams in the playoffs between both conferences. Obviously, in 2020, they changed it. They changed it during the COVID year in 2020. So now you have your top 6 teams that will automatically lock into the playoffs. The seventh and eighth seed team, you have, obviously they changed it during that COVID year in 2020. So obviously in the Eastern and Western, the top six teams automatically lock in. And the last 2 spots out of each conference of the Eastern and Western Conference, which would be the 7th and 8th seed, have to go to what we call the playing games. And there's 4 teams in that playing game in each conference, respectively. Obviously, the 7th plays the 8th, the 9th plays the 10th seed in each conference, respectively. The winner of the 7th and 8th seed will then, the winner of the 7th and 8th seed will be automatically locked into that 7th seed. The loser of the 7th and 8th seed, the loser of the 7th and 8th seed will play the winner of the 9th and 10th seed, and then the winner of that game will get the final spot. But how I'm going to do this is my top 6 will be the 6 teams I say will, the top 6 out of the Eastern one. I'm going to start in the Eastern because I'm a Lakers fan, and they're in the West, so I'll always do the West last. But these are going to be my top 6 that I think will automatically lock in each conference. The final 2 teams I say will be the 2 teams I think come out of the playing game will be your final 2 seeds. So let's get into it. In the Eastern Conference, here's why I think your top 6 that will be locked in automatically are. We'll start, even though I know they have a major injury with their best player, I still think the Pacers are a very good team. We're going to go like this. Pacers. My top 6 are as follows in the East. Pacers. So my top 6 in the East are going to be as follows. My top 6 in the East are going to be as follows. Not in any particular order. I don't think these are the top, like as far as 1 seed, 2 seed. These are who I just think are going to be the top 6. I'm going to say the Pacers first. I don't automatically think they're going to be the number 1 seed, but I think they're going to be in the top 6. We're going to go with Pacers, Knicks. We're going to go top 6 for the East, for the Eastern Conference for the NBA playoffs. Pacers, Celtics, Cavs. Your final 3 to round out that top 6 are going to be the Knicks, the Bucks, and the Pistons. I think your final 2 seeds are going to be the Orlando Magic and the Atlanta Hawks. So now let's move on to the Western Conference. All right, guys, not in any particular order, but your top 6 to lock in out of the West are going to be as follows. We're going to go with last year's champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder. So Oklahoma City Thunder out of the West, your top 6 to lock in as follows are going to be the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Denver Nuggets, and the Golden State Warriors. And rounding out the top 6, we're going to go with the Lakers, because that's my team, I'm biased. The Lakers, the T-Wolves, and the Suns. So rounding out that 3 to get top 6, Lakers, T-Wolves, and Suns. I think your final 2 seeds are going to be the LA Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks. So there's your early on playoff predictions. That's who I think is going to make it this year. We'll be back to talk about it at a later date, but go Lakers. Don't forget, I will be doing Lakers game recaps, guys, which will start next week. But anyways, go Lakers.